So it's the 9th of November, 2022. Just been fapping, watching fucking anime, wasting time. I better hop back on the grind. Continue on, even though it's kind of lonely. I've dipped myself back into the dark side, and I do not want to leave the dark side, so I have to force myself out of the dark side.
Stand the plug.
After graduating school, I spent a week binging porn and fapping constantly, like around 3 times a day for like weeks. School was over, none of my so-called friends contacted me, and I just came back from celebrating graduation with the biggest highs of graduation parties, after parties, and just like that, it returned to absolutely nothing. After weeks of feeling sorry for myself, rewatching ReZero for the 3rd fucking time, fapping to all sorts of porn, and being a bitch, it came to a point where I had enough and was like, fuck this. In those moments of post-nut clarity, there was nothing left that I could use to distract myself. I saw the truth and I felt pain, not because I relapsed and reset my nofap streak, but the pain that came from not growing into the person I actually wanted to be. Someone who was highly disciplined, confident, wealthy, someone who inspired millions of young men while making a shit ton of money, someone who was high status. I really felt the pain of staying the same, and that's when I knew I needed to change. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. You probably heard this quote, this cringy cliche quote, but it's so true. What kept me in that sort of perpetual rut of constant relapsing, constant failure, and going back and forth, again and again and again, was because I was sort of half in, half out. You see, I didn't really have anything I was committing to, but then once I reached the end of graduation, I was like, oh shit. Like, I actually have to decide my future. I am solely responsible for my future. I can't afford to be fapping to fucking watch porn. I can't afford this. Like, the stakes are too high. This is really what got me out of the sort of, I guess, nofap prison or relapse rut cycle that you would call it. There were stakes involved. If you continue to live the life that you're living right now, you are losing all these things that you want: your future income, your future wife, your future social circle that you always wanted, your future social life full of abundance, full of awesome relationships, all sorts of people that you want in your life. You're losing out on that. So what I want you to do is to have a moment of reflection, because the thing is, you can't get the answers from me. I can give you information, I can give you different ways of thinking, but I can't give you commitment. Commitment's the only thing that you can do for yourself. And understanding yourself is such a crucial, important role for like developing yourself, improving yourself. You need to know yourself, right? Sun Tzu said, know yourself and then know your enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Knowing yourself is one of the most important steps to winning the battle. Whatever battle you're battling right now, knowing yourself is crucial. So really journal. Why are you trying to quit porn? Why? What are the reasons? What are you paying to watch porn? You could be making 10 grand a month from 3 months to 6 months from now, but you're paying 10 grand a month to keep watching porn for this whole year to the next year. So what is the reasons? Don't just take it from me. Don't be influenced by me. I want you to ask yourself, what is the reason for you quitting porn? Okay, let's say you want to be productive. Why do you want to be productive? So you can start a business. Why do you want to start a business? So you can make money. Why do you want to make money? And you dig deeper and deeper and deeper. And for me, like, I have to be honest, it's girls. My younger self would laugh and cringe and judge my current response, but really a lot of our motivations, they have this sort of underlying psychological motives. Really journal, take some time with this question, and set a goal. Set something that you're going to commit to this year. Now, there are maybe 3 limiting beliefs that have been programmed into you by watching all this nofap content, and it's just been brainwashed into you. So let me address them right now. Number 1, you're in control. You have to understand that you have full 100% control over the actions you take. You may believe that, oh, I'm addicted, I can't change. No, you're not. You have 100% control. Don't blame, dopamine, it's the dopamine, it's the dopamine. No, it's not dopamine. If it's just dopamine, we would all be monkeys. We would all be killing people and just like throwing shit around, throwing feces, shooting people, stealing stuff. We're not monkeys. We have decision making. We can make decisions. Dopamine is simply a suggestion to take a decision. You don't have to listen to suggestion. You can just make a decision. I remember a period of time where I would blame dopamine. Like, it's the dopamine baseline. Because I relapsed, my dopamine is low. And when I have lower dopamine, that means I'm not motivated and I can't make good decisions. And, that's just a limiting belief, because if you believe dopamine controls you, then you believe that you are out of control. When you believe you're out of control, then you can't make decisions. You believe you can't make decisions. So therefore, you believe you're out of control. You are out of control. Beliefs are powerful, man. You have to realize this one quote. He who controls the present controls the past. He who controls the past controls the future. George Orwell. Taking ownership means realizing you have control over your actions. Having control over your actions means controlling the present moment, right? The present moment is the only thing we have. This is the now. This is every second you're watching and listening to this video is the present moment, is the moment by moment time that passes by right at this exact moment. And you have control of whatever you do within this moment, the present moment. So if you want to control the future, if you want to control the past, these things don't exist yet. And how you do control them is by taking control of the present, which is the now, taking action now, because the future comes into the present, right? And you are in the present. Therefore, the future will meet the present when it will come. Tomorrow will come. For now, focus on now. Tomorrow will come. Tomorrow will come. And when tomorrow comes, you can deal with it and take action. And once you take action, then that becomes the past and it goes away. So you can't control the past because that has already happened. You can't control the future because it hasn't happened yet. The only thing that you can control is the actions that you take at this very moment. And you could choose to change your whole life in this brief instant by making one simple decision. There could be a decision right now after you watch this video. You could make the decision to either continue watching videos or to actually change something, to plan, to create a routine, to prepare for tomorrow, to plan today, to finally work on the thing that you've been wanting to work on today. You could take action like right now. The decision is up to you, my friend. Number 2 is believing that quitting porn is hard. That is 100% right. That's a limiting belief right there. If you believe quitting porn is hard, right? This belief is a disease across the whole sort of general self-improvement space within the NoFap area, that quitting porn is hard, right? Because you sort of believed in the idea of streaks, right? Maybe you're further ahead, you don't believe in streaks anymore. You realize they were bad for your mental health. They're not really that effective for helping you overcome this, right? Because you used to believe in the streak, you believe now that quitting porn is a linear progress. You have to go to day 1, day 7, day 30. Like, it's a journey. And if you relapse, you go back to the start of the journey. It's still subconscious, but you believe that quitting porn is a linear journey until you reach a certain day 30. Then you're free. That's not how it works. It's simply a decision in the now, in the present moment. Like I was talking about, it is a decision in the now. And if you choose to believe that quitting porn is hard, that will become your reality, because what you think is what you think about. And what you think about constantly, like you're replaying the thoughts that quitting porn is hard, this starts to become a belief, right? You now believe that quitting porn is hard. And because you believe quitting porn is hard, your mind will search for evidence of that being true. Confirmation bias. This is one of the cognitive biases in human psychology, the confirmation bias. And now you're trying to seek information which confirms it. You watch this YouTube video, quitting porn is hard. Oh, it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. Look, changing yourself and changing your mentality, your beliefs, and taking action when you don't feel like it. That will be hard. But quitting porn isn't hard itself. That's the thing you have to understand. That's really, really damaging to think quitting porn is hard. So quitting porn is actually really easy. It's whatever you believe that will become true. There is no magical monster force or demon dark force that's lurking over you, making you fap. You are the magical phantom lurking demon that's causing you to fap. You are the one which is choosing to fap. So it's you. Like, again, it's your fault. This video is not a nice video. It is meant to tell you the truth. I'm here to bring the truth. So remember, you have control over the actions you take in the present moment. Quitting porn is easy. It is simply a decision you make. You can choose to watch porn or you choose not to watch porn. It's up to you. You can make the decision. Point 3. We suffer more in imagination than in reality, by Seneca. The reason why I said the quote, we suffer more in imagination than in reality, is because we're trying to escape suffering. You watch porn so you can deal with negative emotions. Maybe not, right? But the negative emotions could be boredom. It could be anxiety. It could be sadness. It could be depression. It could be frustration. It could be stress. You sort of use it as a way to alleviate, to bring away those behaviors. When in actual fact, it's just a temporary blockage. Like, you're just putting blindfolds on your eyes for like 2 minutes. After jerking off and, fapping, you really feel the pain because you see truth. You see the truth for what it is. The negative emotion is still there. And then after that, you get into this negative rumination cycle where, I'm such a loser. And because you watch porn, now you have the thought, I'm such a loser. I'm an addict. I hate myself, this and that. This is like the negative self-talk. You go to your mind, your bank teller. Like, you go to the bank, your mental bank, and you ask the guy standing there, could you please hand me 1,000 memories of me feeling like shit? Like, oh, certainly, sir. Here is the memory of when people laughed at you. Here's the memory when you relapsed. Here's the memory when you were an idiot. And you're replaying the thoughts, right? And because you replay the thoughts, your thoughts start to become a belief. You believe you're a loser. You believe you're an addict. And this creates the self-image. This is what people talk about identity. Like, change your identity and not being a fapper, which is very crucial. I understand that. This is something interesting I really learned. It's called the self-coaching model. And it has like 5 stages. It has the circumstances, thoughts you had about the circumstances, the way you reacted. Then you have the feelings because of the thoughts, then you have the action you take based on your feelings, then you have the reality of the situation, what really happened after. So the circumstances is you watch porn, and the thought you had is I'm a failure, and because you believe you're a failure, you're irritated, and because you're irritated, you watch more porn, you get angry at everyone, you watch Netflix, and you play video games, and this results in wasting 5 hours and feeling like shit. How it led to that situation, the reality of wasting 5 hours, is because you didn't stop yourself. You didn't realize the thought. That is simply the judgment which hurts you. I'm pretty sure Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics talk about that. It's not the external thing that hurts us, it's the way we react to the external world that really hurts us. So it's not the actual circumstance that hurts you, it's your judgment about it. You judge your failures, you judge the things you've done, you judge yourself heavily. It all starts with your thoughts. So whenever you feel this negative emotion, ask yourself, why am I feeling this negative emotion? Oh, it's because I didn't do the work. Oh, okay, I didn't do the work. Okay, now there's nothing I can do about it. I can't change the past. I can't change the future yet. The only thing I can control is the things I do in the now. Even though you wasted 3 hours, that's okay. Get to work. Get to work. That's the only thing you can control. So now, instead of having the thought that I'm a failure, I wasted time, have the thought saying there's nothing I can change about the past. I'm committed to work on this, and let's get it. I'm excited to do the work, and I'm determined. And then this leads to emotions of positivity, feeling motivated, committed, and this leads to taking action on the thing you wanted to do and finally getting it done. Reality, you finish the work. This is why I always say meditation, meditate, 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 is because you become conscious of the thoughts which lead you taking irrational action. This basically teaches you how to master your mind. It is awareness, conscious awareness, whenever things hop up. One final note I would like to leave you with: if you don't change anything in your lifestyle right now, you will result in the same behavior. The same things will happen. The same mistakes you're going to make. What has got you to the situation you are in right now is the way you are living. And if you continue living the same way you are living right now, then you will continue getting the same results. So you have to change the way you live. You need to change your attitude. You need to change your mindset. You need to change your whole lifestyle in order to change the outcome you want. Because if the outcome that is happening right now is you feeling depressed, feeling anxious, feeling lonely, making no progress, it's because the way you're thinking, the way you're living is causing you to end up like that. So you need to change the way you're thinking, and you need to change variables. I can't tell you everything. I don't have all the answers for you. You need to go out and research yourself and find the answers for yourself, and to change your lifestyle, change your attitude, change your mindset. I'll tell you a story about me, right? So I couldn't do the work in the morning. Why couldn't I do the work? Because my routine was all in the scramble. Why was it in the scramble? Because I slept late last night. Why did I sleep late last night? Because I went on Discord and I talked to people online until it was like 1 a.m. So that was the root. That was the root cause. Okay, let's not go in Discord and let's just go to bed and read a book for like half an hour instead. So that fixed the problem. Boom, done. So you have to change something. If you don't change and use the feedback, whether you fail at this or you fail at that, this is simply just feedback, and you use the feedback as information to change your lifestyle, change your action and behaviors to get a different outcome. If you don't change your behavior, if you don't change your action, you're going to keep on living the same day in, day out, like an NPC that's going to live forever, forever, forever in this cycle that you're trapped in. As Albert Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So don't do the same thing over and over and just change things. If you're hitting the same wall again and again, change your behavior. Look at the information, seek feedback from your failure, and change the actions. Change something about it, change a variable. So I wanted to leave you with one final quote. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. If you really resonate with the things I'm talking about in this video, unchaining yourself from addiction, living the purposeful lifestyle, I have a community of guys who are doing the same thing, and I'm hosting calls every week. I'm so excited to meet you in there. We can have a chat, we can have a call. We'll be able to talk about anything that I can help you with, and I'm super excited for that. So join my community below in the link in the description. Go to the link in the description right now. There'll be a Discord link you can click on. You can join the Unchained community, and I will see you in there. I hope this video will serve you and continue to serve you down the road if you rewatch this. My name is Darius, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.